Hello, it's me, Honormost Ghostie, friendly host, broadcasting to you from this theory post to entertain you to the utmost. As utmost as I am possibly able upon this day, I'm gonna pin this, by the way. Until end of stream. Just so you guys know, I'm here to take you for a pass. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Also, thank you, Just Alex, for following while I was offline. I really do appreciate that. Hi, Twisty's kidnapped. How are you? I'm very tired, chat. I'm very tired. I did not want to do anything today, but I got up anyway, and I am here, and we're gonna Peam. We're gonna Peam all over the place. I have my Dr. Pepper, my The Pep. I have my The Pep. And hopefully you'll help me wake up. Because holy shit. Today has been, so far, very tiring. It's not even the normal time that I'm live, and I've been so tired. There's also a possibility, and this is, I don't know how. I don't know how high of a possibility this is, but there is a possibility, okay, that at some point during stream, I will suddenly have to leave stream. I'll have to be like, okay guys, bye. And I'll leave. Okay? Because there's a possibility we're getting a cat. It's a very small possibility, but it's possible. Because here's what happened, okay? Yesterday, Goji comes home and he said, you almost got a cat today. I was like, what? And he tells me that at lunchtime he went out to take a walk because he stopped having lunches. He started just going for walks at lunches. But he leaves his work building and he's hearing this cat just yowling. It's like, what's going on? Like, it's clearly in distress. And one of his coworkers also comes out. And she's like, and they find this cat. It was in the coworker's friend's yard. So they check with the coworker's friend to make sure that is not the friend's cat. It's not the friend's cat. The friend has no cats. And the friend is also like, I'm leaving for the city in like an hour. So they find the cat. It's in a tree. Goji gets a ladder, places the ladder against the tree. The cat is a tiny kitten. And the kitten freaks out at the side of the ladder and jumps out of the tree. Jumps out of the tree and runs and hides under a shed. So Goji and the coworker then spend their lunch hour trying to coax the kitten out of the shed. Not what I wanted to do. And it somewhat comes out, but lunch hour is over. They have to go back, and they're like, well, it's down from the tree, so it should be safe, right? And the coworkers turn to Goji, and she's like, do you want a cat? And he's like, yes, but we can't really afford one. Do you want a cat? And she's like, yes, but I hate black cats because it's a black cat. He's like, they give me the heebie-jeebies because they're cursed. And he's like, well, my wife loves black cats, so if we can get it, we'll take it. So the coworker's friend said that the coworker is allowed to go back there to try and save the cat while the friend is gone, if if she wants to. So there is a possibility that around lunchtime, or even before that, really, Goji comes home with a kitten, a food bowl, a litter box, cat food, and cat litter, and goes, okay, you have a cat now, goodbye, and he has to go back to work. And then I will have to be like, okay, goodbye, and go take care of a kitten. That is a possibility. Is it gonna happen? I doubt it. But Stranger has happened. Has it? Yes, Stranger has definitely happened. So, if your ghostie suddenly has to leave, what will happen will be things in the background. And then you might hear Goji vaguely. And then I'll be like, oh, I got a toaster and I gotta leave. Because if we have the cat's name is going to be Toaster. I've told this story before, but it's been a while. When Goji and I first got married, we moved into an apartment that didn't allow pets or anything like that. And, his mom took us shopping for the essentials. To get us, like, mixing bowls and pans and pots and all that shit. And bought us a toaster and stuff like that. And she said something to the effect of, well, that's okay, I hope that's everything you want. And I said, well, I want a cat, but I guess we can't get that at the store. And Goji goes, you have a toaster. The toaster can be your pet, because we're not allowed to have pets at this place. So we named the toaster Kitty. We have a toaster named Kitty. Because the toaster was my pet. So if we get a cat, we have to name it Toaster. I love the idea of Toaster. Hi, Saint Jimmy. I have no energy with which to tell stories today. I have zero energy. But I'm here, and I'm eating a Dr. Pepper. No, I'm not eating it, I'm drinking it. Cannot eat a Dr. Pepper. That would be illegal. It'd make the eagle very sick. But yeah, so, we made the joke that the coworker was racist against black cats. She's not. She's very superstitious. Well, it makes the eagle incredibly sick, so I can't eat it. Thank you for the head pad, Twistias. Pet kitty toaster. Okay, just in case. Toaster kitty. So So yeah, I don't know why I'm as tired as I am. I am just incredibly EP. I slept. I had a sleep. It was sleep shaped. I don't know, you know, why I'm unable to brain, but it's just, I guess it's just the thing. The thing of the day. This is the same map we tried to climb yesterday. Matthew Damon. Like I said, this is the same map as yesterday. It doesn't update again for another hour, so look. Hopefully we'll make it to Peam this time. Hopefully we'll make it all the way to Peam. And we can Peam all over the place and people can be like, gross. Stop doing that. This is a public place. And we'll be like, but Peam. And they're like, I don't understand. What are you saying? Who? Are you having a stroke? And then we'll cry. Yeah, I think once Subadona month is done, because September 30th is on a Tuesday. So we're gonna do the ending of some... Who are you? How'd you get in my house? I'd be like, ah! They'd be like, that doesn't tell me anything. What the fuck? Who are you? Are you one of those degenerates I keep hearing about from MasterCard? Like, yes. Apparently, I am a degenerate, according to MasterCard. Yeah, let's go! I'm climbing a vine in an ill-advised manner. I have nothing to save me if I run out of stamina. I made it. You know, Goji has sort of a strange ability to get places he's not supposed to be. Just because he's very nice and he'll do things like try to help people walk in, you know, they're carrying stuff. You should go help them. And then now he's in this place he's not supposed to be in. Yeah, balloon. Yeah, I think the way over is like over there. Like he'll be in offices before they're open, not because he's trying to get in, just because, you know, the door was open and he was let inside. We have a theory that it's just because it's funny, but we're not sure. We're not sure. It's technically protected from the rain. Okay. I didn't play this last night. I was so tired. I didn't even try to play a game. I bet I don't know if you can tell, my voice is like actually kind of fucked at the moment. Which is quite frustrating if I must say. It's actually quite, I hate that my voice is being trouble. But it's being trouble. It's decided it does not want to be a nice voice today. I forgot what way was up for a moment. If I'm honest with you, I forgot which way was up, and I was very confused. Now I have to wait for it to stop raining. Thank you. And hope that we have enough to get all the way up there. And that this is actually standy grass. Fuck. Okay, okay. It should be an easier shot from here. I would like to get the raccoon scout today. That'd be pretty good if we could finish Ascent 2. Rand looked it up, and it's only Ascent 4 that you have to bring your own flare. I was very nervous about that because I wasn't sure. I had only heard rumors about needing to bring your own flare on the harder difficulties. It turns out you do, but that's like one of the hardest. Probably do that way, shouldn't we? Yeah, but we're over here already. I mean, this is a really steep climb, and I should probably not have come this way, but fuck it. Life hands in you make lemonades then. If you can't batter the women, how the fuck am I supposed to bake them a cake then? Ah! Fucking hell. Okay. That's not bad. We landed on the easier part anyway, so that should be good. Now, if only the rain would stop. I do not like being a soaked opossum. If you're cold, they're cold. Let them in. Possums, that is. I say that, but honestly, you should probably not let just, you know, wild possums into your home, not because they're destructive, just because you don't want to domesticate an opossum if you can help it. Because they deserve to be wild and free. Possums shouldn't be indoor. I'm an indoor possum, hi. Okay. I'm only indoor because I'm unreleasable. You see, Goji went to the wife store and he looked in the scratch and ding section and he found me. And he was like, I want this one. And they were like, no refunds. And he was like, okay. And that is the story of how Goji got me. The wife store generally does have a no refund policy, but on rare occasion they'll make an exception. Not for me though. I will never be returned. You know, initially when I played this game, I didn't realize that the, like, day 1, 2, 3 and stuff were based on the actual, day cycle. I don't know why, cause I go pretty fast, so I just thought, you know, of course the third thing is day 3. That just makes sense. It just makes sense. Well, that was mean of me to do to myself. I'm gonna need that later. If you've ever been outside when it's like really fucking cold and you're just trying to get from one place to another, it sucks. Okay, I remember one of the first winters I was here being in Redacted, it was really, really cold. And this was when I could still walk. And so I was walking everywhere because we only had one car. And Goji needed that for work. So I would go walk to the grocery store, walk to the mail, walk to wherever. We had to use coin laundry at the time, so I would walk to the bank to get money out to exchange into to coins. I just remember it being like super slippery everywhere all the time. It fell so often. Never broke a single bone. I do gotta say, I do have pretty good bones. Just strength-wise. I do not remember the route through here. I think we go kinda in the middle. A little bit of a mix of inside and outside. And I know there's Hurdy ice that we have to go across. This game, I both love and hate it. I love this game, I hate this game, it's great. I think I like it more as a I'm chilling out and having a fun time. I know a lot of people like it as a stream game, but honestly, I think it's more fun to just play it, you know, as a little possum, as opposed to doing a collab in it, because I think I get stressed with collabs. I get stressed with resource stuff in collabs, like in if I'm just going on my own, right? Like I'm going on my own right now, and I'm having a little time. I'm being a little possum. I'm cute. And I'm hungry. And we come over here and let's pretend I only get one possum apple. But somebody else is also hungry. These are really good, actually. Okay. Then I'll get nervous about hogging resources. And I'll get scared that if I use possum apple, even though I need possum apple because I'm very hungry, that other people will be upset because they also need possum apple. So eventually I just give up taking care of myself. And I give all the resources to other people, and then I try to climb like normal, and I can't climb like normal because I don't have any stamina because I didn't eat enough possum apple. But I think that's just me in general. I get nervous about accidentally taking things from other people. So I just stop trying to get anything from myself. You know? I would rather be the person that dies at the end. Or at the beginning. And everyone else can be really cool and do all the neat things. You know? That's what that I can die and let everybody else be cool. I noticed that in TTRPGs too. I'm very willing to have my characters be suicidal or just die quickly because I'm like, I don't want to take time away from everyone else. I think it initially from Why is this not standy spot? I think it comes across a lot of times as if I don't want to play with people, but it's more that I'm so scared of taking time away from anyone else that I'm like, my character can be suicidal and go die. That's fine. Which, I mean, is a questionable thing. Like, maybe I shouldn't have my characters be suicidal and die like that. But, you know. I think that is the way we're supposed to be going. I did that in... There are 2 games in which I did that. Where my character, who wasn't typically supposed to be suicidal...
Varzal chose to be
Bye,
last.
Zil. Welcome in. Thank you for being last.
Now Varzal is
and thank you for claiming first right now. Remember, first is up for grabs until the end of the stream. Thank you for 100 bits. How are you? Take that. I think we need to climb on the hurdy ice. Bucket. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm incredibly tired. I am an incredibly EP possum. I have the pep at my side, but I am an incredibly tired possum. And I'm talking a little bit in swings and roundabouts. About how a lot of times I have suicidal characters in TTRPG. But yeah, I did almost have... There were 2 points in the Alien game that I almost killed my character. And one of them I discussed heavily with the GM before because I was like, And it was when we were, Hi, Anish. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoy the next time you Peam. That wasn't a normal flat surface to upon which to possum. I'll take it. Remember, poison is temporary, cold is temporary, fire temporary, hunger forever. Get very confused sometimes when it's like, here you go. Here is a flat looking surface. It's not flat though. Hunger is best shared with friends. Remember, your friends are also your food. Yeah, the main point that I almost killed my character in the alien game was when we got flung out into space. And then I messaged my GM and went, hey, so how hard sci-fi is this? And he went, what? I was like, is this rule of cool sci-fi, or is this, oh my god, you have been exploded out into space and therefore you're going to get eviscerated by all the tiny little bits of metal that are coming flying at you from this explosion? And he was like, oh, it's rule of cool. I was like, oh. Okay. You gotta know. You gotta know whether it's hard sci-fi or rule of cool sci-fi, because that informs your understanding of what you're gonna do. Because if it was hard sci-fi, we would have been dead as fuck. But Chris is smarter than that. He's smarter than that. Yeah, I've also had other characters in non-streamed games that I made suicidal because I was like, nobody else is enjoying this character. I think I'll just give up. And that was the wrong choice. Ooh. Never just make your character suicidal. Don't do it. It's bad for you and for them. Wait, hold on. I don't need that. You make your character suicidal, they're more likely to die, and then they're sad. Well, no, then they're dead. They can't be sad if they're dead unless they are, I guess unless it's one with an afterlife. Like, if it was a Faerunian one, you could have a sad dead character. My sole remaining character from Faerun would not be sad if she died because she's already dead. She's technically undead. But that's because she was trapped in Merkel's pocket dimension for a redacted amount of time. And because Merkel really wanted her to be his cleric, and she was saying no, so he kept killing her and bringing her back. And then eventually Jurgle was like, fucking stop. This one's mine. Taking everything from me. Can't you just leave me with this one creature? Poor Jurgle. He just wants a nap. What's the point of that chain? It's so close to the ground. We're definitely going to make it to the kiln. As just whether or not we're gonna make it we gotta see if there's a burb. No burb. Gotta get up on oh, we're stuck here for a little bit, aren't we? No, we're not stuck. Fuck you, I'm not stuck. Might be sticky, but I'm not stuck. No. Yeah. By the way, I asked Goji where the "can't do it too sticky" came from, and he reminded me it was an Acquisitions Incorporated teaching. Who was too sticky and why? I don't remember. But "can't do it too sticky" is from us watching that and that sticking in my brain. I like Acquisitions Incorporated C-Team. That one specifically, I think, is it's the only D&D podcast show thing that I ever had an extreme enjoyment in watching. And it's also the only one that I will go back and rewatch. Like, I think that's just because that one is so much just friends being friends. You know? And the pageantry isn't really there. It's just all silliness. And I love it. Take 10. I don't know, do you guys like D&D podcast things? Like, I know the one that everybody's like, oh my god, it's so good is Critical Role, but I never really got into that. I tried I did try. I never could get into it. I know that's a me problem, not really an anybody else problem. But I tried really hard. It's just like meh. Oh man, the adventure zone was so much fun. What about oh god. It is full of stunted boars and twice as many sheep. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Thrilling intent. Thrilling intent. Thrilling intent. See, here's the thing. I'm gonna let this go. I'm gonna regret it later. It'll be exactly what I need. Hello there, my name's Gregor Hartley, and I'm here to tell you all about the test that I'm working for. We'll solve all of your problems, as long as all your problems deal with monster corridor circumventing war. La 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 la. Circumvent the hell out of that war. It ain't easy being stronger than your average burly man. Ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 da ba. Bad guys all think twice when I'm standing there, glistening and magnificent. Da 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 da. No need to fear, for Gregor's here, dear citizen. My moral compass points to north no matter what we face. My actions are exemplary to all the human race. Do what's good, know what's bad, even if you're really angry, smile more. Make a friend, if they're weirded out, stare blankly. If I can do it, so can you. Certainly no fool, the blood I've seen could fill 3 swimming pools. Oh, la 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 la. The blood I've seen could fill 3 swimming pools. I'll post Gregor's song and music later, cause I'm not doing it justice. Cause I'm too EB. EB Ghostie sings D&D songs. The new holiday album. There are some songs that I would love to sing like on a karaoke or something, and they just do not. They just would not work. Because I don't think that there are karaoke versions of them. Like, one of them is an incredibly beautiful song, but I don't think that there's a karaoke version of it. I haven't looked. I should look. Ba, 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 ba. It spreads through like a cancer, one step closer to knowing all the answers. And in spite of it all, isn't it odd how people change? Are things so different? Are you so different? There's gotta be a standy spot here somewhere. Possum gets mad at lack of standy spots. More at now. A lot of Peam is also just looking for places to go, failing, and then coming back down. Like, you see something and you think, oh, that's the way to go. And then you get up close to it and you're like, I was wrong. You know, I wish they would make a cool pack, like how they have a heat pack for Alpine. They should have a cool pack for Kiln. And if you're like, there's no such thing as a cool pack, yes there is. There are cooling gel packs. Do they work? I don't think so personally, but I'm affected worse by cold than, or by heat than most people. Just how it goes. We're gonna do a thing. Ads are coming! I apologize. Pausing right now is not really an option. I was hoping I would be done with at least one attempt by the time we hit the hour mark. But I'm actually surprised that we've made it this far. I think it's because I haven't been talking about anything substantial. Like, if my attention is more on this game than it is on whatever I'm doing otherwise, then I usually do better at the game, you know? I think that's why I Peam more often when I don't stream it. Like, I get to the peak more often when I don't stream it than when I do. I think that's because when I don't stream it, I'm not talking to anybody. So usually what I'll do is I'll have like a video on in the background of some video essay. Usually of something that I'm like at least mildly interested in. At least mildly interested in. But I'm not talking to people. I think that's also why I prefer playing Peam solo. Because the moment I have mental space taken up by anybody else, I do significantly worse. I think the only way that that is different is if I'm playing with like Goji, who I know I don't have to worry about. Because Goji is, even when he's not competent, he is having fun. Fuck it. I did it! I got to a standy spot. Is it a good standy spot? Not really. Is this a good standy spot? Not really. But this is a better standy spot than the standy spot I was at. Yeah, I think I find this game better. Ooh. When I'm playing it solo, I think it falls into a similar vein as Phasmo, where I love Phasmo and I love playing Phasmo with friends. And I always want to bring more friends in to play more Phasmo. Homestaver! When I play Phasmo with friends, unless these friends are just like entirely incompetent in how to play, I just stop trying so much. Like whenever I play with Lissa and Rands, it's so much fun. And then I stop trying. Like yesterday when I thought I was gonna be the last person left alive and I was like, no! Because my brain wasn't proxed for trying yet. Also, we're probably gonna Peam. We're probably gonna Peam on Ascent too. We are Peaming all over the place. I hope this hits somebody in the head. Here we go. We're Peaming on Ascent 2. We did it. We're getting the Raccoon Scout sash. The Helicopter is gonna kill our balloons though. Watch we get here and there were no flares. I'd be so upset. Balloons! Balloons! The Helicopter removed my balloons.
I'm here, and I brought drugs.
Ah,
Tactical
nice!
possum extraction complete. See you next time, cowboy.
Yay! We did it in under an hour too. It's actually pretty good. Yay! We did it. We now have the black sash. Thank you for subscribing, by the way, Honest. I really appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna make sure we have our sash, and then the balloons are just there. Ah, one popped. Other popped. We're gonna look at our sash. We're gonna look at ourselves in the mirror with our sash. And then we'll set up for Fallout 3. Yay! Look at us! We're so cool! Okay. We peamed all over the place. We did a successful Peam before the new island is even out.